Adrian, I was just thinking, like, some people are afraid of spiders, right?
Uh,
Some people are like afraid of clowns, right?
yes.
Me, you know what I'm afraid of?
Um, no, Dan, tell me what you're afraid of.
I'm afraid of chimpanzees. They're scary. I mean,
I mean, they are scary. They're creepy.
yeah,
You're right, Dan.
yeah. And I just saw this hit film called Primate.
Dun dun dun.
Monster Fangs. All right. Monster Fangs. Yeah, monkeys. Primates. I know humans are primates, of course, but primates are kind of having a moment, right?
I would definitely call it a moment.
We
Um,
had Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, excellent movie. I didn't expect much from it, honestly, because Disney bought Fox. It was like, well, we own this now, make one, but it turned out to be really, really excellent. We have, I mean, not just Godzilla movies now. We have Godzilla and Kong movies. We have a third one coming, and we have our, well, I guess it's not the first, but we have a new slasher movie featuring a horrific rabid chimpanzee and primate.
and yes, guys, you heard that right. It is a rabid chimpanzee, which is kind of brilliant and one of the most terrifying things ever.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna see this movie. I like animal attack movies. I like schlock, but to me it was like, oh, the CGI monkey movie, and then Adrian's like, no, no, they did special effects. They did
It's it's a guy in an ape suit, guys, which is crazy. It's crazy. And all of the gore, and there's a lot. Like there's so much.
buddy.
It's insane. It's all practical effects. It's beautiful. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, if that's your idea of beauty.
No, honestly, finding out that there was a creature feature with all, I mean, there were like I think two shots where, what was the monkey's name? I can't.
Benji. His name is Benji.
Okay, so there were like I think two shots where Benji, that's the chimpanzee, as Adrian just helpfully reminded me. There were two shots where he was full CGI, but they were quick and you'll miss it. It's unheard of to have, a monster in a movie that's like completely practically done with puppets, costumes, prosthetics.
That is movie magic right there, guys. That is what movies are like. I'm still a Harryhausen fan till the day I die.
Well, like
Like practical
well,
effects.
like it puts me in mind of the Thing movie they did back in I think 2011, where like it had an okay script, I guess, but they did all the effects practically, and then the studio was like, nah, do it again with the CGI. And you get this terrible, unwatchable movie out of it. The same thing happened with The Wolfman. What a magic time! 2010, like a year before, where they brought in Rick Baker.
Benicio del Toro.
No, they brought in Rick Baker to do the effects, and he had done the effects for American Werewolf in London, incredible werewolf movie, and he was like, "Cool, I get to I get to revisit my work." And then they're like, "Nah, do it in the CGI. It looks hokey." And like, so yeah, my point in rambling about other movies is that not only is there wasn't a moment where I was watching this movie where I was like, "Oh, that's a guy in a suit. That's cute." Like, he's drooling, he's scabbed, he's horrific, and he's unpredictable. And you're constantly like, "Oh no, keep that thing away from me."
Even when he's supposed to be cute at the beginning, like, hi, I'm Benji. I talk on this little thing. Like, I'm adorable. He's not adorable, guys. There's nothing adorable about him. He's terrifying from the get go. I don't know. I don't like chimpanzees. They creep me out anyway.
Yeah. Keep them away from me. Yeah, the talking board was a great prop. So obviously, so Benji is like the pet of this deaf doctor, right? He's doing research with him, but Benji is part of their family, and he has two daughters, and Benji's just part of the family. He hangs out. He's hiding under their bed. He's really cute, and he has a little talking board that he uses to communicate with them. You know, and it's so funny because the movie has this cold open where like some hired help guy, like I think it's a vet goes in to check on
He's a vet. Yeah, because he's there to check on the bite.
yeah, he's a vet, and he goes in, and Benji's acting weird. He's just staring at him, and then he just abruptly rips his fucking face off, and you're not expecting it.
Guys, like, there is no, like, I don't even know what to tell you about these practical, like, gore effects.
This movie has no chill.
Like, no chill. There is no chill. Like, every death is going to be something that's going to haunt you forever in the best way. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is really good. And, you know, we tend to hate slasher movies. They don't have good characters. The story's an afterthought, and the killer's usually just a guy with a sword or something, you know, or a miner with a pickaxe. And like, look, I really liked the characters in this movie. They're a bunch of kids. They have the house to themselves. They invite some boys over, and then Benji starts acting fucking weird. He's drooling. And there are a lot of things about rabies that are really like horrific and contribute to the eeriness of this movie. One of them is hydrophobia.
Well, that's what rabies means. It's fear of water.
Well, it's fear of water, and like Benji just sits by the pool staring into it, and like there's a lot of scenes of that. Even when he is like rabid and attacking, he'll just freeze. And the thing I got about this movie that I loved, that made me chuckle, was they take a lot of elements from like demonic possession movies, because the monkey like has this like horrible cackle he does. Like he turns into a ravenous, evil, demonic chimpanzee.
Dan is 100% right on this. Like, before I saw it, he actually told me his idea on this. And so when I was watching it, there's a pivotal moment by the pool. There's lots of moments by the pool where he does just start laughing. And it's terrifying. And guys, this is not a CGI'd monkey. This is a guy in a monkey suit. It's insane.
Now, like, you know, I just cut to a clip of like Planet of the Apes from the 60s. It's not like that. Because that's what I think of. Like, it looks like a chimpanzee. The makeup work is brilliant. Like, this is next level stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, the point is that like we're telling you things that sound stupid, but they're not. Like, this is executed brilliant. It's like RoboCop. If you've seen RoboCop, like, yeah, it's a hokey fucking title. It's a movie about a RoboCop, but it's got heart, it's got tact, it's got brutality, and it's a real movie.
Gore.
RoboCop does have gore, but yeah,
it's got lots of gore.
Yeah, Primate is fucking great.
It really, like, guys, now, I don't know if some of you guys are like me, but when I was watching it, I was like, okay, because obviously you have this monkey, he's been bit, it's obviously a fresh wound, it's bleeding, the dad leaves, calls the vet to take care of the monkey, tells the girls to leave the monkey alone. Like, this is the setup, right? Guys, it takes 3 to 8 weeks, depending on the size of the animal, for animals to start exhibiting rabies symptoms. Okay, so it's not going to be like immediate. So, like, that's a little hokey, but quite honestly, it doesn't even matter, and who the ever living flip cares, because it is a fun ride. It's brilliant. Just take your little analytical brain that I sometimes have and just toss it out the window and enjoy all the horrific sound effects of this movie, yeah.
Sound design is really good too. Honestly, there's so many great little moments. Like there's a part where the main girl, she leaves the pool because they're staying in the pool at first because they're like, well, he's not gonna come.
Water.
He's not gonna come in the pool exactly because rabies makes you petrified of water. It's a really horrific disease.
It's awful.
It's horrifying. Yeah, it's funny because the results from the lab come back and they say like he tested positive for tested positive for rabies, and he's like check it again because there's no rabies in Hawaii, and like that is actually true, but there was a bat that got to Hawaii somehow. Like like things happen.
Things happen. The world is weird.
There's an incredible. They have a lot of fun with the concept. Like, there's a great part where she goes into the house looking for, I think it's like a gun, right, Adrian?
She's looking for her phone.
That's right. She goes into the house looking for her phone, and because they don't have their phones because they were out in the pool. It's so funny. We live in the age where we're always staring at our phones like fucking zombies, right? So like, you get something like Halloween and she could have just called the cops nowadays, right? Like, how do you justify any movie, right? But in this movie, it's like they were all in the pool. You don't take your phone in the pool. What are you gonna put it in a Ziploc baggie? Like, So your Facebook feed can wait a minute. Your fucking Instagram feed can wait a minute. Your TikToks can wait. So like they don't have their phones, and murder ape is standing right there. So at one point he goes into the house and she goes in looking for it, and she's got her phone, and she's like, she just hears bad. Bad. Lucy. Bad. And she looks up, and there's the monkey just sitting there like pushing bad over and over again.
And staring at her.
It's great. It doesn't
it
doesn't over explain. It's not like, because it's like, is he saying he feels bad? Does he think she's bad? Oh my god, he plans that. Like, it's funny, but it's also kind of like, what if that happened? Because chimpanzees are actually scary to me. They're horrifying, No,
like legit, because they're so strong. So strong.
They're like little goblins. They're like, what, like half our size. They look like little people, so they cross into the uncanny valley, and they can rip your fucking face off. And here's the thing. I think that like a lot of the chimpanzee attacks happen because people don't understand that when it's showing its teeth, it's not smiling, and like a dog will growl at you, and you'll know to go away. People don't communicate with chimpanzees. They think they're people. They're not people. They're fucking chimpanzees. They're gonna rip your face off if you upset them.
Well, in this movie, I mean, the chimpanzee does know sign language because the father is deaf, which actually leads to my favorite scene in the movie, because the father returns home after getting the call about the rabies and everything like that. He's like, he can't get a hold of his kids. He's called them like 11 times. And so he goes back to the house, and guys, there's like dead bodies everywhere, but not in the kitchen when he first walks in. And he can't hear anything. And all of a sudden, the entire movie goes quiet, and you're hearing the movie from his perspective. So you're watching him like fumble around and look at stuff and, like get him a glass of water or something ridiculous like that. And behind him, you see his daughter like running upstairs away from Ben, and like all of this horrible stuff is happening, and he can't hear any of it. It is absolutely beautiful. Like that scene, like that stole the whole movie for me. That and the crunch sound, but when you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about.
It's like a Joe Dante moment. It's hilarious.
It was so hilarious.
You know what it reminded me? You know what a lot of the kills in this movie reminded me of, actually? The opening sequence of Nope, where there's the chimpanzee on the sitcom, and it just turns and kills the entire family.
It's very much like that.
Yeah.
It is very much like that. That was actually one of the best parts of that movie.
That was the only good part. I didn't really care for Nope.
Well, Michael Wincott was in that, but that's neither here nor there. That's just my, it's Michael Wincott. Yay.
It was okay. It was all right. It's whatever. I was expecting it to be a different type of movie, I think, but I liked its central premise. That of animal husbandry can be very unpredictable.
Yeah.
And that's definitely true of this movie also.
Like 100%, guys. Who knew that Cujo as an ape was gonna actually be like a really fun ride? But it's not claustrophobic like Cujo, where you're stuck in the car with the mom and the kid, and ooh,
It is.
but
It is
there's a lot of
all.
action.
It is one location, but they get a lot of mileage out of that house.
Well, it's an insanely beautiful, expensive house.
Well, I mean, this is a Hollywood movie. They're all,
Yeah.
But I mean, I agree.
Real people don't live like that, guys. Real people don't live like that.
You don't say.
I mean, real people don't have chimpanzees that just live in their house with them. I mean, I'm sure that does happen. I mean, I know it does. You have Jane Goodall, for example, but
yeah, but she didn't. They weren't her pets. She lived in their society, right? Like,
yeah.
she respected their boundaries and stuff. Like, that's not what these motherfuckers are doing.
That's why she lived till a very old age. Rest in peace, Jane Goodall. She died actually not too long ago. She was awesome.
So did she just just live in Ape Town forever? Like,
no, she came back to people.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, like my former boss at the college got to meet her. She did a lecture at UTPB once.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
So she's like, all right, I'm gonna go see Wicked. She tells Chi Chi and Mango, like, I'll be back, guys, and they're like,
I'm sure that's exactly how it went, guys.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's exactly
she's like, I need to get more Coca-Cola because she's not eating like whatever the apes are eating, right? She needs more toilet paper. She probably had her own toilet, right?
Oh man, dude, you're worse than me with the freaking rabies and looking up how long it takes for symptoms to show up, because I was like, this doesn't make sense.
Oh, I don't care about that. That's whatever.
I know you're just.
I care how the characters react to the scenario in the movie. I loved it. I wasn't even gonna fucking watch it. By the way, last year was the best year for horror movies. We're up to a pretty good start,
I think we're off to a great start. I think it's really fun.
Yeah, we had
Primate was.
No, I'm sorry. Talk about Primate.
Oh, Primate was the first real horror film of, the year that came to the theater here. So that's pretty awesome.
True.
We got a killer ape movie, which is not something I thought I'd be excited about until I found out about the practical effects. And then I was like, no. That's actually good. That's cool.
911, what's your emergency?
Here to send the police.
Yeah, practical effects will always get me to see a monster movie. This is not the kind of monster that I like. I love the movie, but usually with the monster, I'm sympathizing with it. I want to be friends with it or date it. Depending on what kind of monster we're talking about. That's fair. Not the killer ape.
No, that thing can go very far away, and no, absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
I don't even like masks. I don't even like the masks. People in ape masks. It creeps me out, man.
See,
I Uncanny Valley.
I like the chimpanzees in the Planet of the Apes movies. I love Caesar. I love the whatever the little one is in the new one. I love those chimpanzees, but those are fantasy chimps. They can talk and stuff,
I know.
They're not gonna rip your face off. They're more likely to just shoot you.
I mean, I still love me some Roddy McDowall in the original Planet of the Apes, Cornelius. Yes.
Good old Roddy McDowall.
I can handle.
Yeah. Hey, Planet of the Apes is a planet where apes evolved from men. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. So, so do you think this movie is a prequel to, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, or what?
You know what? Like, I'm not 100% sure that ape is gone, so it might actually be. It
Yeah,
might
so
actually be.
see, my fiance really loved this movie. He wasn't as horrified by it as I was. And he was like, I want. He says, I want this to be the new Jason. I want like 20 movies with this fucking chimpanzee like ripping people apart, running through school buses, tearing kids' hair off, like like
Beating them up in sleeping bags.
yeah, like he comes back from the dead in one movie, and then there's another ape, and there's a guy from the first movie who's like, tonight it ends. The wild ends
It's
tonight.
the deaf scientist dad.
Yeah. He's here for revenge, So you think they'll ever make another Halloween movie?
When will they not ever make a Halloween movie?
Halloween,
That is the more logical question.
Halloween Ends really should be the... They should just stop there. Like, that might be the worst
just because
movie.
they should stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true, very true. Okay. So, Adrian, would you recommend Primate?
100%, guys. It's really fun. Like, as long as you're in for a good popcorn movie with lots of blood, guts, gore, and horrifying sound effects with the creepiest ape you've ever seen in your life, this is the movie. This is it.
Yep. I would also recommend this movie. It's fucking great. We're a little late. I think it's out of theaters by now, but it'll live forever on streaming and whatever. So go fucking watch Primate.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it, guys. It's a trip.
Who directed